For some time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house. You know, I've had a struggle with cocaine in my past, and I never went to a place to get the treatment. I don't know how, except God was sitting on my shoulder and I just stopped. But there are people in your family, it might be you, who've been struggling, and I wanted to know more of the story. So this is my autobiographical story, and I'm living it, and I'm telling you this.
Wendy Williams making the emotional confession that she's staying in a sober living facility on her talk show Tuesday. Wendy returned to her daytime gig just 2 weeks ago after a months-long break. Wendy's team said her time off was to manage complications from Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder, and a shoulder fracture the TV personality suffered in December.
Either you're calling me crazy or the bravest woman you know. I don't care.
The 54-year-old did not address the reports that she relapsed while on her break during the tearful announcement.
Only Kevin and Kevin have known about this. Not my parents. Nobody knew. I am driven by my 24-hour sober coach back to a home that I live in here in the in the tri-state, with a bunch of smelly boys who've become my family. Doors locked by 10 p.m. Lights out by 10 p.m. So I go to my room and I stare at the ceiling and I fall asleep to wake up to come back here to see you. So that is my truth.
Wendy has been more than open about her struggle with addiction in the past.
I lost over a decade of my life being hooked on cocaine. I was a functioning addict, though. I report to work on time, and I'd walk in, and all of my coworkers, including my bosses, would know. But instead of firing me, you see, I would grab my headphones and arrogantly walk in the studio and dare them to fire me because I was making ratings.
She and her husband, Kevin Hunter, even launched their own organization, the Hunter Foundation, to help those battling substance abuse.
It's not something to be embarrassed about. You know, you've got to grab your kid and don't be ashamed, and find the resources in your community, the various outlets, and start the conversation. Start the conversation and don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed, because that's what stifles substance abuse.